So welcome everybody to our Monday meditation contemplation based on Michael Singer's writings from the Surrender Experiment. Let's begin, as always, by bringing our full attention, awareness to this moment. Just to consciously be right here, right now. And you may even notice almost immediately the mind narrating or saying something with regards to that. And that's the first opportunity, just to observe the mind doing its thing as we place our focus on this moment. Now gently bringing awareness to the physical body itself by scanning from head to toe. Just checking in with the body and noticing once again what is happening within your physical body. Do you notice tension, tightness, disturbance of any kind anywhere in the body, aches, pains? We're just bringing attention, awareness to the body. And now bringing relaxation into your physical body. Just seeing a blue healing light coming in through your head chakra, down to your neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, your upper body, your lower body, all the way to your feet and toes. Just allowing that relaxing energy to fill your body. And now releasing and letting go wherever possible. And now just for a few moments, let's bring our attention to our breathing. We'll breathe together for 5 counts. On each count, breathing in and out. At the top of the in-breath, we will hold for a moment. And then breathing out gently with full awareness on the breath itself. So let's begin. Breathing into the count of 1. And now holding the breath. And breathing out. And relax. Breathing in slowly to the count of 2. Holding the breath. And breathing out. And relax. Breathing in to the count of 3. Holding the breath. And breathing out. And relaxing deeply now. Consciously slowing down our breathing as we breathe into the count of 4. Holding breath and breathing out. And relax. Breathing in to the count of 5. Holding breath. And breathing out. And relax. Now bringing your awareness within. Consciously going behind and beyond your thinking mind to the seat of awareness. You are that awareness, the observer. Noticing it is quiet, peaceful, calm, and perfectly still. Now rest in that stillness abiding in stillness, experiencing from stillness the remainder of this meditation, contemplation. Let's begin, as Mickey Singer does, by looking, contemplating, being aware of that lower aspect of ourselves, all the personal issues, the drama, the incessant voice, and realizing it no longer has to be the enemy. It does not have to be destroyed. Just a realization the mind was doing the best it could. And in that way we gain a new understanding that all of this disturbed energy brought us to where we are today and actually are a part of our ascent upwards. Noticing how many of us had been trampling down on that personal self, even on this journey in the name of getting free from humanness. And Mickey Singer talks about raising those energies up to assist on the journey. Knowing that whenever you have an issue or a problem or a situation of disturbance, go to the quiet place. As Mickey reminds us, to always remember your experiences are happening on a tiny speck of dirt floating around in infinite space. Allowing that inner voice, that inner personality, that inner being, just to be. Mickey refers to it as a person, the psyche, noticing the psyche as a person, with feelings, thoughts, hopes, fears, dreams, scared, for sure, troubled. Does not need to be locked in a room and constantly told to be quiet. Mickey reminds us that there are many more ways to deal with this disturbed, self-centered energy. Many of us learn this the hard way. Again, the surrender experiment. Surrender is the way. Many of us, you may already have made a decision to surrender to the flow of life. Even if you don't fully understand where it's taking you. Now we do the same thing inwardly. You learn to relax inside instead of fighting with the mind. Again, Mickey reminds us, just because the voice talks does not mean I have to listen to it or to allow it to affect the direction of my life. It has nothing to do with me. You can relax regardless of what it's saying. The very basis of this entire surrender experiment. You are not the one who notices the voice talking. You are the one who notices the voice talking. You are not the voice. You are the one who notices the voice talking. You are not the voice. It's that moment when you get in your car to drive somewhere, and immediately the voice begins, reminding you of a meeting you just attended, a phone call you just made, somebody who upset you or annoyed you. The narration is going. You pass by a pizza joint that you know, and the mind begins narrating the kind of pizza that's available in that store. You then get annoyed with a driver who comes too close. The incessant voice of the mind. Just because the voice talks does not mean you have to listen or allow it to affect the direction of your life. The very basis. You are not the voice. You are the one who notices the voice talking. Mickey mentions that he had built a mental concept of absolute discipline and that it was holding him back, trying to push down on those lower energies, and that is simply a form of suppression. Channeling all the energies upward until they merge together into oneness. He also reminds us to be kind, compassionate, and patient with ourselves. In his words, though the seeds had been planted and some very deep lessons had been learned, it was going to take some time for him to learn how to come to peace with himself. We are on a journey. If you momentarily leave the pathway, be aware of that, notice that, and come right back on to the path. That pathway that's always there. Committing over and over to come back to that quiet place, to stillness. You are that stillness. Be as you are. That true nature is always present. Our task simply to turn our awareness, our attention inward. It is ever present. In the words of that great Indian teacher, saint, Ramana Maharshi, your own self-realization is the greatest service you can render to the world. Be kind and compassionate to yourself. You have undertaken this journey. And just reminding self over and over, your intention is pure. You would not be in this meditation contemplation if your intention were not pure. We surrender to life's flow, even if we don't understand where it's taking us. We relax inside instead of fighting with the mind. And just because the voice is talking does not mean I have to listen or allow it to affect the direction of my life. I can relax regardless of what it's saying. Again, a reminder of the basics. I am not the voice. I am the one who notices the voice. It only impacts my life to the degree that I believe it is me. Ricky reminds us that seeing the psyche as another person, the person of the psyche, affords us separation, the ability to see the movie that is in front of us unfolding most all the time. I am the one sitting in the back of the movie theater, observing, watching, noticing, experiencing. I am not the movie. The movie itself is not real. It is simply images and sound coming from a blank screen and speakers. I am the experiencer of that. Now let's take a few moments to gently regroup this contemplation meditation in silence.